Hi, Chris Burns from Techie Gurus here. And last week I talked about what happened in Texas with the power grid and how they were 4 minutes and 37 seconds away from an utter disaster that would probably taking the power grid down in Texas for months. So let's kind of rewind a little bit. Let's talk today about risk management. So let's talk about the 4 aspects of risk management. When you have a risk in your business, it could be IT, it could be humans, it could be whatever. There's 4 main things that you can do. So the first is risk acceptance, which really means do nothing. You're accepting the risk because maybe the cost to avoid that risk far exceeds what the actual risk is. So you just say, okay, I'm just gonna accept the risk and I'm gonna do nothing. Then there's risk mitigation. And what that means is you're gonna apply measures to reduce that risk. So we'll use IT for an example. Let's say that email is a big risk for you. And one of the mitigation techniques you can use is put an anti-spam or an anti-phishing product or service or whatever in front of that. And that will help you mitigate some of your risk. Another way that you can do this is risk transfer. Now this is common with insurance. So what you're saying, it could be for your car insurance, right? You're driving down the road, you have car insurance, you get an accident, you're transferring that risk to paying for the car and whatever else happens over to your insurance company. Now, that can happen in cyber liability insurance as well. But there are specific things that you have to do for your insurance company for them to accept that risk. So be careful with that. You really want to talk to a professional and kind of go through like what that means when you sign up for insurance. And then the final one is just risk avoidance. So remove the thing that is creating the risk in your environment. Now, in cybersecurity, people are like one of the #1 risks. So we can't remove people, so don't think about doing that. Not completely anyway. But think about a risk that you may have in your business that you could just avoid. Maybe if you were taking credit cards and you had a credit card machine and it wasn't like, it was an old one, it was like open to where it could be hacked very easily and people could extract credit cards, you would actually want to just avoid that risk. So you'd actually remove that credit card machine and maybe replace it with something different. Or you could just stop accepting credit cards, which, you know, in today's world really isn't realistic, but that's a way to avoid risk. So comment down below, ask any kind of questions you have. What I'm going to do is start doing this weekly, where we're just going to kind of cover a topic really quickly, and then we can deep dive into this if anybody wants that. So again, I'm Chris Burns from Techie Gurus, and we appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.